We believe it's time for elders to be able to help make decisions on how they live in their house, about when they wake up, about what time they go to bed, about when they eat and what they eat, about how much they want to be involved in contributing to their house. We believe it's time to build an environment where staff members who care so deeply can provide the kind of care that they want to provide. And we believe it's time to change the world for people living in nursing homes.
What I see in the cottages is that there's a real bridge built between the family, the resident, the elder who's going to be living there, and the staff. And it's more than just what does the resident or the elder need. It's how is the resident and the elder going to be cared for in totality. And it seems that the staff in that is really freed up to address more than just specific issues that they might be trained for. Instead, they're really thinking about what's the care of this individual, this resident need today and at this moment.
As you drive up to the cottages, you notice houses. It doesn't seem as though you're approaching a hospital or a healthcare facility. The trees and landscaping look like home. You take a sidewalk along the street to an inviting front porch, and you approach a front door and you ring a doorbell. And you only enter if invited to do so by a staff member or an elder living in the house. When you enter the house, it feels like home. There's a large den with lazy boys, a fireplace, there's a big open kitchen, and the elders have access to the kitchen. There's a big countertop. There's a cookie jar on the countertop, maybe even filled with cookies that an elder had baked. There's a large table where everyone dines together. There are 10 elders who live in the house, so there are 10 bedrooms, and they all have their own bath.
Just the idea that you don't have to eat the same breakfast that every 15 people on your hallway may have that given morning. You actually get to come to the table or tell the caregivers what you want for breakfast, and that's going to be your breakfast versus what a dietitian in an institution way down the hall has said you're going to get this morning.
Remember, the greenhouse is different. It's not a facility, it's not a unit, it's not an institution. A greenhouse is a community of people, and that the Shabazim and the elders come together in that community to create a life worth living.
Very, very exciting. It's been years that we've been doing this, and it's exciting to finally be standing here on the ground when we're actually turning dirt. The only thing that can top it is the day we move in the door.
For us to fulfill this and for us to make our goal, it will take a commitment from people who know St. Martin's well, and it's going to take a commitment from people who are just hearing about the project, but they know it's the right thing to do. It is so obvious that it is the right thing to do that we need commitments of time, energy, resources, and that's financial resources of people from every level of the community in this area to make it work.
St. Martin's is able to borrow sufficient funds to build 2 to 3-story greenhouses. That means there'll be 3 different units with 10 elders in each unit, so that's room for 60 elders. We need to build 4 of them, which would be for 120 elders. And we cannot build the other 2 unless we can raise a considerable amount of funds in the community.
They don't call on the community very often for gifts, but when you have a change of direction, which this in part is, some seed money needs to flow in, and so that is a pressing need to get this new concept off the ground and running successfully.
This is the first set of greenhouses in the state of Alabama. Congratulations! Wow! Yes! It's fantastic. You've put a flag in the sand. You've said this dream can come true in Alabama.
I would love to see this concept work magnificently well so that people from other homes begin to come here to try to see how it works, and we can help spread the word that there is a better concept for retirement living.
Oh, I think the cottages they're building are going to build are just wonderful. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get in there.